Bobby's stunned by the sudden death of her ex-husband, Janie Lane, of the band Warrant.
I lose it easy, easy, easy.
And as if that weren't enough, now she's got Blue to deal with.
She's using this, you know, to capitalize on this tragedy for her own self-promotion.
It's on right now.
And unfortunately for Blue, Bobby's not one to keep her feelings to herself.
I would like to understand why you could ever say that I'm milking an extra 15 minutes of fame off of my ex-husband's death.
I did not say that.
I don't know what to believe. It made me question a lot about our friendship.
That's not exactly the mood you want to be in if you're attending your late ex-husband's memorial.
I just remember Janie being so sweet and quiet and kind of shy.
So Charisse is talking about all the wonderful things about Janie, and all I keep thinking about is how he called me earlier to move in with me. And when he called me, I do feel like he was reaching out. He's asking to rent the back room of my apartment.
Oh, hell.
No. And then I said, no way. And then he said, well, I heard about the downstairs. He goes, can I rent the downstairs for a month? I go, no. I feel bad for not saying yes, but I just thought, like, you're being silly. You don't want to live here, trust me. I'm his first wife, whom he has a lot of resentment towards and bitterness, but also love towards, and always knew he could reach out to me.
To Janie.
To Janie.
What are the words of letting go? If we could manage one more little get-together, it would be loving, true conversation of unresentful emotions spoken sincerely. Words like, goodbye, I forgive you, I'll miss you, I'll never forget you, and I love you.
A week later, and Janie's public memorial is still very much on Bobby's mind.
I don't know, I just didn't know how, I didn't know how to feel.
So to get her mind off of it, Bobby opted for a little shopping therapy with Athena, and with Blue,
Oh, here it is.
who more or less invited herself along.
Blue is being exceptionally nice and sweet.
Hi there.
Hi. I feel like she's kind of like walking on eggshells, like being, you know, just being really nice.
I should get something for a trip for his birthday.
When's his birthday?
This weekend.
Really?
Yeah, I'm taking him to the spa.
To the spa.
He's so effeminate. I'm totally getting off on just prodding her and making fun of her.
Oh, this looks a little heavy for him. Like, don't you want to get some more dainty?
So what do you guys think about the tribute?
It was kind of nice, except for when James got up and performed with his...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
My ex played a song at Janie's memorial and for some reason found it necessary to get shit-faced drunk.
I felt really tacky because I booed it. I couldn't help
I was
it.
barking.
I know. So after the performance, we see him go over to Blue and they're like hugging and hey.
Bobby goes, what are you doing? You know, you're sitting over there laughing with James. She goes, I was telling him to get away. You weren't. I saw you laughing with him.
I wouldn't laugh with James.
I was across the balcony. I saw you. You did?
I didn't know who he was at first.
Oh, I thought you did, because he came up and he was messing with Grady or something.
He was messing with Grady, and Grady was like, get him off me. Right now, Mom, I don't like that dude. He said, every time that guy comes up to me, he messes up my hair every time, Mom. Get that guy away from me. I hate that guy.
Oh, God.
And f him for what he did to Athena. And I feel like
Who said that?
Yeah, and
Grady
he said,
said
and he said,
A teenage boy
and
said
he
that? Again with another lie. Honestly, lying to me about it is like almost belittling to me.
Part of it was on your behalf. I'm gonna be honest with you, it was. I'm not
Part of
gonna
what?
lie.
She just really wants people to like her. And she has some need to point out what a good friend she is to you.
Yeah,
You did?
yeah.
Okay. At this point, I'm not really buying what she's selling.
She may or may not have believed me, I don't know. I'm tired of hearing about Damon. I'm tired of hearing about James. It's just not fun anymore. You know what, I don't know, you know what, I gotta go. I'm tired.
Okay.
What?
Yeah, I don't know, it just kind of hit me. It's not fun to hang out because we don't have anything else to talk about but that. So I'm just kind of done with that.
See you, Biscuit.
Of course. Well, that was weird.
What? So she left during shopping?
She can't handle confrontation. You know how she is.
Next time on Ex-Wives of Rock.
Bobby's not coming. I'm about to do a Bobby-vention.
Most people would be like, treat me like see you later. Bobby's like, treat me like ooh, come here.
We're about to change the pole dancing of the world.
There's just not enough money.
What I'd like to do is a partnership.
Oh.
You make the decisions that put you where you are in life.
That's right.
Bottom line is that.
I know what the I need.
She doesn't want it. If she wanted it, she would do something about it.